Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfectdraft phone. And it's quite a lot heavier. Especially when I went to oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. Right, hold on. I've got the lighting about as best as I can get. It's only not even 4:30, but it's not great on the lighting in here today. It's one of them days that's kind of it do. I say, if I have that light facing, that light comes in and interrupts the camera, and that one there for some reason is reflecting really badly. I don't know. It must be my dodgy S21 phone. Who knows? I would do it off the computer with a webcam, but bringing the computer out here that's inside and setting all the webcam up when it has funny spells. So I'm going to do Camden, the new Marzen, the 5.7%. I think it's £38.90. I managed to get mine sent on my 12 kegs, so I didn't pay for it, but I have tried it already. So I was fortunate enough to try it last Saturday night. So be it I'd had a few when I did try it, but I must admit I was pretty impressed with what I tried. So anyway though, one more thing. Baz is leaving us. Absolutely gutted. I knew Bazza obviously before I even did YouTube. That's the sort of things Bazza sends me. I don't know what resemblance I have with Frank Spencer, but that's Bazza, just random pictures. Absolutely brilliant reviewer. Says it how it is. I mean, clueless at times, you know, hence all the beer no ideas. I've said many times before, but if I wasn't sure of anything, the person I'd always go to would be Barry, because he's honest, and that's how it should be, you know. I know he's already done this one, so do take a look at his review. It's one of his last few. I obviously didn't want to go right away through it, because I'll probably say the same as what he did, because when I actually started YouTube, if I wasn't sure of something, when I was doing a review, the first person I looked at was actually Barry. So there you go. And I'm going to miss him, you know. I don't know. You never know. He might change his mind yet. But I do see where he's coming from. And I do know what he means with YouTube. It's not just the putting the video up and that. It's there's so much more to it, you know. It's not just you sit there, wait, boom, and it's done. There's just so much more that goes on and everything. Anyway, enough of, as Bazza said, enough of me waffling. Right, I'm using the stub one, that'll do, won't it? If I can turn the camera around. Yep, you should even be able to see the port. And I've got the lads in here today. They've just turned up, you see? Can you see them? Yep, you can, can't you? Do excuse the lighting. So we have Macca and Lennon here. Michelle's not doing this one. She may well do her own one. Remember, I've not poured any out of here. I've done it at 3 because that's what it says on the website. I would have probably gone in higher, to be honest, but oh Jesus. See what we can get on the first one. I use this glass as well because you've got much more chance, and it's working. We're getting a halfway decent pour. Look at that for the first pour. Oh, hey! As you can see, it's a lovely kind of dark amber colour, and it does resemble the Marzens and that. I say through drinking it Saturday, obviously I've got a bit of back insight, which obviously Bazza wouldn't have had. Remember Simo Sups as well, another person, close friend, will be reviewing this later on. As I say, that's settled well. That's a good first pour, but that's the good thing, you can cheat with that. You know, you shouldn't have done that pour how I do it. We're putting it right in it, but yeah, there it is close up. But yeah, one thing you're going to say about it, does it go along the line of Spaten, Spaten, Lowenbrow? No, it goes more towards the Hacker, in my opinion. The Ayinger is another one as well this goes towards. Although, is slightly thinner bodied, but that taste, you know, the thinner body is not necessarily taking away the taste. So let's have a go. Yeah, as normal, you've got a bit of your sweet malts, a bit of your roasted malts. Like I say, me and these smell tests, it's more of a Michelle's thing than mine, that. I prefer to get straight in and boom, you know. Anyway, cheers everyone. Yeah, and there is, as I thought from Saturday, as I say, I had a few Saturday, but there is that lovely taste and the sweetness of their malts that runs all the way through that, and then you do get a bit of the hops at the end, but it's not like a Pilsner bite. It's just like a, for me, this is like say you had Camden Hellies for argument's sake. That doesn't have the full-on flavour, whereas to this does. You're not losing the taste. The 5.7% is absolutely brilliant, I think. It's like, it's not Oktoberfest, is it? It's Novemberfest. They come out a bit late in the day. Well, we've had some half decent UK ones, if you go back on the reviews that we've reviewed. And to be honest, Camden haven't done a bad job here. What's that? It is slightly thinner bodied, but you have the breadiness that you're almost getting just right. It does leave a nice aftertaste as well, which is good. Like I say, you get hit with them hops at the end and you get a lovely little aftertaste, which also is adding to the flavour. Yeah, and again, your 5.7, that's absent without leave, as it does with so many of the Oktoberfest beers. You know, it's not, like I say, it's not like the two on the Perfect Draft, but it is like Hacker. And for me, I'm not a huge, great fan of Hacker, as in the Oktoberfest version, because I find it too heavy. This is more lighter, you know, it's smooth. It's not as, sometimes the Oktoberfest, if you guzzle them too quick, they can become a bit, you know, full on. There's a stickiness and everything that it can be a problem if you drink them quick. I was doing this Spatten Oktoberfest, or Keg Vanished, the other night, and I found it really hard going after a few. Now I had a few of them because I met Andy from Perfect Draft for the first time. He was actually pouring it on Saturday, and I say, what I found is it was flowing. The 5.7% wasn't even at the races. It was like, yeah, this is good. But yeah, like I say, it's not in no way better than its German counterparts. But to be honest, it's easy drinking. It's smooth, as I said before. It's enjoyable, and there's something about that beer. You know, I don't want to like Camden, let's be honest. For me, you know, there's an association with a South London club and everything, so I don't want to like it, you know. I'm not that keen on the Hells, although the Hells Unfiltered was a different level. I didn't mind the West Coast or the Pale. The Pale I found, yeah, it's a session drink, that was okay, but I couldn't drink too many of them. But you've got to remember, that's not my style of beer. I'm more into Weizen, Pilsners, even Hells, Sours, you know, that's the IPA and the Pale Ales are down there for me, sort of thing. I know a lot of you screaming out for them on the Perfect Draft, and I do understand that as well. I get where we're going there, but I tell you what, it's another delivery. They really have delivered. I mean, these last few months, you know, I don't need to sit here naming them all. A lot of you, like me, have tried a lot of them, and they really have upped the ante here. You know, they've spoilt us. We've still got the Vocation one to come. I believe that's next week, and I know there's another one. I don't know, maybe a stout, but I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine there. at least before Christmas. So considering there was a few up and downs in the year, they kind of delivered in the end, didn't they? Well and truly. But as I say, I do you know what, I have a hacker here still as well. So if Michelle wants to do it later at the weekend or something, I'll put them together and we'll go from there on it, just to make it, rather than her giving her take after I've given mine. I did have Lennon and McCartney, they're a bit quiet, but what can I say? Honestly, unfortunately I've got this one out too late. Excuse me. Carbonation's not heavy in it as well, I meant to say, but it, for some reason, you can kind of burp it up a bit. It's like, I say, the 20%'s gone, unfortunately, now, but I'm sure there's some other offers on. But I think, yeah, the good thing with this is this could appeal to lager as well as ale drinkers, because it's that bit in the middle. But seriously, don't take my word for it. Look at Baz's. I don't know exactly what he said, but he did say to me that he was impressed with it in a message this morning. So, you know, do view his one. What can I say? Bonjour, Barry. Bonjour, everyone.